Okay, so we're live. I'm going to start by reading the meeting authorization information. As chair of the Sanborn Regional School Board Facilities Committee, I find that due to the state of the emergency declared by the governor as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic, and in accordance with the governor's emergency order number 12 pursuant to Executive Order 2020-04, this public body is authorized to meet electronically. Please note that there's no physical location to observe and listen contemporaneously to this meeting, which was authorized pursuant to the governor's emergency order. However, in accordance with the emergency order, I'm confirming that we are A, providing public access to the meeting by telephone with additional access possibilities by video or other electronic means. We are utilizing Zoom for this electronic meeting. All members of the Sanborn School Board have the ability to communicate contemporaneously during this meeting through this platform, and the public has access to contemporaneously listen and, if necessary, participate in this meeting through dialing the following: 1-646-558-8656. Meeting ID is 975-8181-3760, or by clicking on the following website. And the website's available on the SAU17.net website. It's easier to copy and paste than for you to have to write it down and for me reading it. Providing public notice of the necessary information for accessing the meeting. We previously gave notice to the public of the necessary information for accessing the meeting, including how to access the meeting using Zoom or telephonically. Instructions have also been provided on the website of the Sanborn Regional School District at www.sau17.net. C, providing a mechanism for the public to alert the public body during the meeting if there are problems with access. If anybody has a problem, please call 978-482-7394 or email helpdesk@sau17.net. Adjourning the meeting if the public is unable to access the meeting. In the event the public is unable to access the meeting will be adjourned and rescheduled. Please note that all votes that are taken during this meeting shall be done by roll call vote. Let's start the meeting by taking a roll call attendance. When each member states their presence, please state whether there is anyone in the room with you during this meeting, which is required under the right to know law. So I'm going to start to my left where of the screen. Jamie.
Jamie Fitzpatrick. I'm at my home office. I'm alone.
Larry.
My name's Larry Heath. I'm in my office. I'm alone.
Tom.
My name is Tom Ambrose. I'm the superintendent of schools, and I am currently alone in the Millennium Falcon.
Larry.
I'm at my home office.
I'm sorry, Matt.
Matt Angel. I am at the SAU offices in Kingston, and I am here alone.
And Jim Baker, and I'm in an office in my home and alone. Okay, so the meeting's called to order. Can we get a motion on the minutes of April 29th?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Okay, roll call vote. All in favor? Jamie?
Aye.
Larry?
Aye.
And myself is aye. So contractor selection for bids. Matt, can you go through the bids with us and your recommendations?
Sure. So first thing I want to do is I want to share my screen just so that I can show the results. So let's see if I can do this. This one right here. And okay, so we received 4 different proposals. The first one's from Paxor Construction. The total amount was, well, we're just going to do the amounts, which is $228,485.68. Mark Courier Construction for $324,391. Eastern Seaboard Construction, $242,500, and Points North Construction for $205,547. So I'm going to stop sharing this.
Matt, could you explain what the alt portion is?
Yeah, the alternative portion is when we designed the bathrooms, we designed an emergency exit at the backside of the bathrooms that would allow emergency exit into the bus entrance of the high school, and we may be removing that as a project. We just asked all the bidders to put that off as an alternative add to the project should we decide to move forward with it.
But tonight, when we go before the board, we're going to ask for the full amount. I understand.
Yes.
Okay.
And if you want, I have that on a different worksheet.
I also have it added up. So
Yeah. So the full amount for Paxor is $238,852. Mark Courier's $330,391. Eastern Seaboard is $257,600, and Points North Construction is $210,147. Now, the facilities committee asked me to go and check out the references and also look at a project. And I looked at 3 trade references, and I also spoke to 2 of the 3 building owners. The third one didn't return my call, and everybody gave Points North glowing references. So what I did is I drove out this morning to a site in Nashua where they're renovating the old courthouse in Nashua, and I took some photographs of that property. And what I generally observed is it's a large project. It's larger than our bathroom project. And their site is clearly organized. All the people that are on the site look like they're operating efficiently and diligently. I do want to point out when I focus in on how they store all their product before they go and install it, and it's very organized. So at this point, I feel that we can go forward, or I'm recommending Points North as the low-cost bidder to go forward with this project.
great. Does anybody have any input based on the documents that Matt has sent you? If I assume we've had time to all look at them. If you have any comments or questions, please go ahead, Jamie.
I just wanted to point out that I think Matt went above and beyond, not just with the references, which we expected, but driving out there, taking a look at it, making an assessment as to how they operate. I am satisfied. I'm supportive of Matt's recommendation.
Great. Larry.
Yes. Sorry. I want to step in and say, Matt, thanks a whole lot. That really helped me out. I too am agreeing with Matt's proposal.
Okay, super. All right, so I don't know that we really need a motion to recommend. It sounds like we're all unanimous to recommend this to the board tonight. And so the way we've discussed doing it, myself and Matt, is that I'm going to lead off with an introduction and give some numbers and show costs, original costs versus the costs that were resulting from the final bids. And also, I don't know if you know or not, but Mr. Stack is the one who recommended that the locker rooms, the away team locker rooms or the visiting team locker rooms get used as the middle school locker rooms because they're used at different times. And that's saving us a couple $100,000 on this project. So I'm going to also mention that. And then I'm going to ask Matt to go over, his findings as well. But that the committee, the facilities committee recommends that we go ahead with Points North. And if you guys want to throw in any comments, please do. I'll ask you if you want me to, or just raise your hand if you have something to say. Otherwise, we'll just move on to Matt. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. Tom, anything?
No, it's great. Great job, Matt. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks,
went above
Matt.
and beyond. I'm grateful for that.
Thank you, Matt.
Yeah, that was awesome. Okay, so I guess that's the meeting. We can adjourn unless anybody has anything else. Well, one question I have, public comment. We did it at the first remote meeting by giving out Matt's email. How do we want to handle that?
I think the practice for everyone is to hold off on public comment until we're having normal meetings.
Okay.
Too convoluted and complicated. If someone has a question, they can just email Matt, and Matt will respond at the next meeting or get back to them. And then
Yeah.
if they'd like the question read out loud for the public, we can always do that.
Okay.
So we can mirror the board.
Okay. And at the board meetings though, Tom, we're going to refer people to email you. Is that correct? If they have comments or questions?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep. For this one, they could email me or Matt. We're happy to help.
Okay. Sounds
So
good.
let me give out my email address right now.
Yeah.
My email address is mangel, so MANGELL @sau17.net. So if anyone has a question, send me an email and I will forward it on to the facilities committee to be read out loud in the next meeting.
Thanks, Matt.
Okay.
All right. So I'll adjourn the meeting and see you, some of you at 4 and some of you at 6.